with the newest season of Prison Break coming out, I figured that I'd do a quick general view of all the prior seasons. The way I see it, there are three facets of the show: the prison breaks, /escapes, /espionage, the conspiracy company stuff, and the character development. First, the mechanical stuff. As displayed by the title, there's a lot of emphasis on the prison breaks. And even when the characters inevitably get out of prison, there's still a lot of thought in how they escape in Season 2, and with the espionage sequences to find Scylla in Season 4. In fact, while Season 4 might be the faultiest season, it has a great sequence where the gang try to steal Scylla from the company. And while a lot of these plans seem a bit convoluted and impossible by a normal person, we'd pretty much accept Michael's superior intelligence. And Michael did have blueprints on his body to use during the first two seasons. Okay, next is the conspiracy stuff. I'll just say this is one of the weaker aspects of the show, as it mainly just feels like a catalyst to just get Michael and friends in jail. And maybe it wouldn't be so bothersome if it was just left at that, but it just keeps perpetuating, to the point where in the first season, there's a whole subplot where characters are just trying to learn what is this mysterious company. What bothers me most is how it essentially makes it seem like Michael and his brother are destined to break the company. They both have family involved in it, and Michael has the skills to stop him. The idea of making everything feel connected feels like an easy way out. But with that said, there are some advantages. There are a lot of intriguing characters we do get from this storyline, including Michael's diabolical mother, who introduces a very dynamic variable for the brother, making their relationship even stronger. And I'll admit, it's great that in the fourth season they put full emphasis on bringing down the company. It was a logical way for the story to go with how much build-up it's had, and it helped reinforce that the company is run by people with emotions, rather than completely heartless robots. Now finally the third and probably most crucial aspect, the character development. The highlight of any good series is the characters. The show does a good job fleshing out the multiple character dynamics, some of the most prominent ones being the ones that undergo the most change, such as Alex getting over his drug dependency. In fact, for me, the show was probably strongest during its second season. There, the prisoners have escaped, and they are trying to adapt. It's great to see how the characters maneuver through life without getting caught, or just simply cope with the fact they're no longer in prison. A great example of this is T-Bag, as we see him try to rebuild his own family, reflecting on his own abuse in the past, thinking of how he could be better for the future. Now as far as faults within the character stuff, there are some that end up feeling very throwaway, like Link's former girlfriend, trying to learn about the company. Ultimately didn't seem to serve much of a purpose, other than to reaffirm these are some bad people. Anyway, there's also the variable of whether T-Bag should still be relevant. As being a complete sociopath within a series of goody two-shoes, his relevance is questionable. Okay, during the first two seasons, there's always a strong justification to why he's around, whether it be through blackmail or having an incentive other people want. It all makes sense and works. However, in Season 3, his justification started to feel a bit hazy, with how the drug lord trusted him, and how easily he found the book. Oh, in Season 4, it got downright ridiculous, with the general making him his number 1 guy, even though it doesn't make any sense why he should trust him. And hey, his performance is a pleasure to watch, seeing what is essentially a Sovereign-esque type Joker, but in later seasons, he started to lose that touch of being a necessary evil, with his inclusion not feeling too necessary. Now overall, I'd say the whole series is worth a watch. It's got some faults, especially with later seasons, but it's worth seeing it all. And with how the new season will proceed, it'll definitely be interesting. It's got a lot of the cast back, which is a good sign. From what I've seen, it definitely comes from a place of passion. Also, I sort of like that they're limiting it to 10 episodes, allowing the creators to make a more concise story. We'll just have to see.